What's up, guys? It's Potato here, and today we are back with the controversial pro wrestling podcast. And in today's episode, we talk about who our favorite professional wrestlers are. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys there.
Nigga, I'm 300, man. I'm coolin' with my
So,
yours.
Daripa, today's episode, we were talking about who is our favorite professional wrestlers. So, I ask you, if you have to give me a top three, who are your favorite professional wrestlers?
I have to say John Cena, number one.
Okay, John
Then
Cena.
number two, Taker, and then three, you have Kurt Angle.
So, we're gonna go
My top
from
three.
third to first. So, why do you like Kurt Angle? Like what made you what made him hook you?
Um, I know he's probably one of the best technical wrestlers to ever step in. He might
Oh,
be he might be the best, whoever, but I'm not sure, but I know for sure he's up there in technicality. Submission wise, he's also up there because of his ankle lock.
yes, the ankle lock.
And yeah, that shit's made even Brock Lesnar tap. He's made
Yeah,
almost everyone tap. Yeah, Kurt Angle is just a beast. You gotta give him that credit.
that is true. He
Gotta
is a
give him
beast
credit.
and an Olympic medalist right there, Olympic gold medalist.
Yep, and Olympic medalist, so that's why I have to include him as top three.
And
So I know
he's
about
probably one of the
his.
realest persons out there, like muscle wise. So because all these wrestlers now be taking steroids and all that shit to build up muscle and mass, but this is probably like the most realest person because you got to get
Yeah,
tested to
the
the
most
Olympics and shit
natural.
like that. Yeah, the most natural, the better example, because you got to get tested to go to the Olympics. So I'm assuming he's probably the most
Yeah,
realest person out there.
yeah. Back then, a lot of people took steroids. Back then, even Triple H had
Yeah,
ass.
Triple H, Paul Levesque took all those steroids. Yeah. So you said number two is the Undertaker. So why would you say Undertaker is number
Yeah.
two?
I think he's a lot of people's favorites. He's just been there for so long.
The
I
longevity.
loved his. Yeah, he's always been there, and he has a lot of iconic matches. His character is one of my favorites,
Hmm.
and yeah, I loved his the '90s Dead Man, the Western, and the Lord of Darkness. That era was really good, in
So
my
like
opinion.
so like 91 through 97, 98 ish was probably your best era of Undertaker, you would say.
Yeah, yeah, I really loved the Undertaker, but I also loved the 2000s, especially when he came back to being his old character in '04
Oh
and
4,
so on.
yes.
He also had some good matches there, especially with Cena too.
There you go. Yeah, John Cena. And then obviously since we're talking about John Cena as your number one favorite wrestler, why would you choose John Cena as your number one wrestler?
His Thugonomics character it just became my favorite for so long. I just fuck with it.
The Thugonomist.
I
Now you
just
see the
love
Acclaim trying to steal
his.
that shit.
Yeah, I can't like fuck with the Acclaim like super as heavy as I did with Cena. It's just, I already seen Cena do it, so it's kind of hard to see another person do it.
That is true.
Kind of like that. Yeah, I mean they're more for the newer audience,
That
younger
is true,
audience.
yeah. Yeah, the newer audience now
And
watching
Cena was
AEW.
just natural freestyle.
That is true. He does have albums out. How many albums does he have out? Platinum albums?
He has one, which is more than any other wrestler.
There you
Pretty
go.
sure.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah, Cena just, yeah, I think, well, at the time too, back in the 2000s, it was kind of the style back then. The baggy clothes, the chains, the hats.
Yeah.
And I really love that style. I sport chains and hats myself, baggy shit. So that was kind of so I kind of related to that style.
So just
And
that
I guess
gimmick just
that's,
like hooked you? That gimmick straight up just hooked you?
yeah, that was his best gimmick right there. That was my favorite.
That was your favorite gimmick. So we were talking about John. Obviously, he went through a lot of changes coming
Yeah,
to
he got
2008 to the PG
fucked.
era. He got fucked. As you would say, why would you think he would got fucked? Is it because the PG era took into consideration, like stepped in? Would you say that?
Um, well, he got fucked after Eddie passed away because that's when his character started fading, and it was easy to tell. So like the PG era was just, I guess they were just trying to like change it up step away from the adult entertainment and trying to attract the kids more and just become more friendly. But
That is true.
yeah,
Edge
they
had a
just
live sex
killed his
scene
character
in Raw.
off. Yeah, they just killed his character off like that quick, and it was even before the PG era even kicked in. So yeah, it's just really it just sucks.
But yeah, but a
Like
lot
he
more
could have been a
kids
lot
are liking John
much.
Cena now, which is bringing in more viewership because all these
Yeah,
people
that's
like
true.
John Cena
That is true. That is true.
and like the big
I
pops and
feel
shit.
like they could have kept it though. They could have kept the gimmick a little bit longer, like at least 2 years longer. Maybe '07 they could have started fading it, because then it would have. I think it would have got a little stale by then, but who knows? I feel like by the time PG era kicked in, they would have watered down the gimmick by then, and then they could have transitioned to C Nation Cena.
That is true. Yeah,
But
that's the C Nation.
I still love Cena. Like I'm not gonna just because his character is not the same doesn't mean I'm gonna hate on him or dislike him. He's still a wrestler and he's still a damn good professional wrestler. He still performs
That is
at
true.
top. And yeah, I mean he just became my favorite.
That is cool. That is
And
cool to hear. You liked it because of the his first overall natural gimmick of him being
yeah,
thugonomics, him with the sideways hat, the jerseys, and like the
uh,
baggy
yeah,
clothes.
the 2003
Yeah,
to 2005.
I kind of fuck with that gimmick. That gimmick was pretty. That was weird to see at first because it was just very awkward to see. But then when I started watching his
Yeah.
shit, it looked pretty cool, and he was actually. And I never heard his album. Have you listened to his album?
I've listened to most of his album, I think. I know he has songs. So obviously his theme song, "My Time Is Now,"
Yeah, he sings that.
"Bad Bad Man" with Bumpy Knuckles, featuring Bumpy Knuckles. "Chain Gang Is the Click." I think "You Don't Want None of This," or it was either I think it was called like that, or it was another. I can't remember. But yeah,
What was your favorite
it's
song on
like
his album?
uh, I think "Bad Bad Man."
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
What make you like the
"Bad
song? Like,
Man."
is there a specific lyric you liked from it? The
It's
chord?
just the beat and yeah, the way he just came approached like his approach to the song and the way he just came in at right off the bat. It was just really good.
Oh, okay.
That could have been his theme song, or
Oh,
"Changing
okay.
Is the Click" could have been his theme song.
Oh, okay. Because I know he has like
Yeah,
the word life. It's the basic thugonomics and all that song. It's the world basic thugonomics.
yeah, that
That
was
song.
his. I think that was his '03. That was the very first song.
Yeah. But that was pretty cool. You liked his album or like one of his songs from his albums and because you like the beat. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Does he have bars? Is that true? Does he have bars?
Yeah, he does have bars, more
Like he,
bars than most of the current rappers.
who would you say he's what rapper would you say he's better than?
Oh, definitely. I'd say Lil Pump, Yachty.
Damn, bro, disrespecting folk out here.
Hell yeah. Let's see what else.
You say he's better than Playboy
I don't
Cardi?
really listen much to the Uzi.
Yeah, no, he just got a freaking diamond injected into his face. He looking like fucking Vision from fucking Marvel. So yeah, so your first is John Cena, second is The Undertaker, and third is Kurt Angle. Those are your top three
Yep.
professional wrestlers, you would have to say.
Yeah, my top three.
So now, as the host of the show, I will tell you my top three guys. For me, my favorite all time down to motherfucking shit. Number one has to be Mark Calloway, The Undertaker. His shit is fucking
Yep.
brilliant. His shit that he brought, his gimmicks. I don't know about the 1999 gimmick. That was kind of too much. But we're gonna pretend we didn't see that. And Biker Taker, we're gonna pretend we didn't see that either. But I would say the gimmicks he made it kayfabe. He did not break kayfabe at all. He made his shit look real. He was acting his ass off. That was real shit. He had probably one of his
Yep.
best matches against Shawn Michaels and sad to say Triple H back in 2010, 2012, around there, that time. That was probably one of his best matches I've ever seen. And he created a lot of memorable moments, such as throwing Mick Foley off of that fucking Hell in the Cell shade. Remember that? He threw the motherfucker off.
Yeah.
He almost
I
killed
saw that
somebody.
shit. That shit's funny.
Bro, he almost killed somebody, bro. That was crazy. And then he went back up there and shit and threw him through it. Like, what the fuck, bro? You trying to kill somebody?
Yeah, that shit was crazy back then.
Yeah, but I would have to say he is my number one favorite wrestler. I've yet to see him live. I've never seen him live, but well, I'm not going to see him live anywhere, obviously because of COVID, and obviously he retired this past year, or technically 2020 in November.
Yeah.
He retired at Survivor Series, and everybody came out. I think JBL came out, all his old clique, Midian,
Uh,
Kane, Jeff Hardy, all those folks came out, and they congratulated the Undertaker for his longevity in a 30-year career.
30 years in the WWF.
That is crazy, bro. He never left. He probably one of the best ass kissers, I gotta say. All right, now obvious for my second favorite professional wrestler, I would have to say, kind of shocks a couple people because you wouldn't think, oh, he's that's your second favorite, or he's even a favorite at all. I would have to say Phil Brooks, CM Punk is my second favorite wrestler. For the reason being with his run for the WWE champion, I think this was like uh 2013. It's been a minute. Don't don't at me.
2011.
20 I think 2012, 2013. Around that time when he was feuding with John Cena. He legit,
Hmm.
I don't know how many pipe bombs were been said, bro. I remember he brought up New Japan in the segment. He brought up Colt Cabana. He brought up Luke Gallows. He brought up every back from the dead superstar. I'm like, holy shit, bro. He even talked shit to Shawn Michaels saying, because I remember watching this segment with him, going like, he was talking to Shawn Michaels, be like, "Oh, you and me are like the same. We don't do drugs." And then fucking Phil goes like, "Used to," and then and then everybody just stopped. I was like, "Oh my fucking god!" He just talked shit to that man. Holy shit! He made the shit did not look like PG. He made that shit look like PG-13
Yeah.
for bringing up his fucking past, Shawn Michaels, bro. Jesus Christ. That was probably the most
Yeah, he
craziest shit.
kept it the TV 14 vibe.
And then you had Paul Heyman on his side, which is, oh my, Paul Heyman is probably one of the gods of
Yeah.
WWE. He makes the shit fucking watchable because of how
Yep.
he is, man.
Oh,
Paul
he
Heyman. He's probably one of the best
legend right
managers.
there.
That's another legend. But yeah, that's probably why the main reason I like Phil Brooks is how real he made it. Like he didn't break kayfabe, but he also threw in pipe bombs to continue with the storyline that he had.
Yep.
And I would say for my third favorite wrestler, it's kind of a toss up between two people. So I'm just going to list them both off. It's either going to be The Miz. I know, another weird one. The Miz or Mark Henry. Those are two people that you never hear often of someone's favorite wrestling list. I like The Miz because I like what he does. I watched his show before, Miz and Mrs. That shit's fucking hilarious. It's so funny. Like he freaking has like a reality TV show, and then like Maurice, his wife, has her mom living in their house, and she does a bunch of stupid shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? That's some crazy shit. And then I like Mark Henry for the main reason that guy is probably the most strongest fucking person in the entire
Yep.
WWF. That's the most strongest fucking person I've ever seen in my fucking life in the WWF. Yeah, people might say Brock Lesnar's real. Yeah, he's real. I fuck with Brock. He has his champions. He played for the Minnesota Vikings. He won amateur wrestling titles. But Mark Henry, dude, he could break so many fucking records, bro, with his fucking strong type build. I'm telling you. And that's another neglect superstar. I feel very pissed off that he was neglected and he didn't get the right push that he deserved. But that
Definitely.
we'll save that for a later episode. We won't talk about pushes right now. So that's my
Yeah.
top three slash four. I would say Taker, Phil Brooks, Mark Henry, and or Miz. That's my top three.
Yeah.
So I propose this question to you: who are your top three like disliked wrestlers from WWF?
Definitely Triple H takes that one. Takes that.
Wow.
Number one.
All right, who would you say number two
Shawn
is?
Michaels.
Oh, there you go. His buddy right there.
Yep. Both of them can suck a dick.
What about number three?
Number three is really tough because there was JBL, but there's also Edge. Yeah, it's hard.
we'll talk about both of them anyway.
Really
So
annoying.
we'll talk from 3 to 1 like we did before with you. So we'll talk about JBL. Why do you dislike JBL or Bradshaw or
I
whatever
don't
gimmick you're talking about?
dislike him as much as, like a level where I hate, like, dislike Triple H or Shawn Michaels, but it was just like he did a good job as a heel, especially during the 0405 era.
Hmm.
Yeah, he did a good job of being like this annoying ass rich dude.
Yeah, with all the stocks and
So
shit.
yeah, that character at the time, I just kind of disliked it. Not as much as Triple H, but yeah, he was some of a heel
Okay,
at the
okay.
time.
Well, yeah, because he's doing his
Yeah,
gimmick. He stole the belt. He's gonna fight John at
yeah,
WrestleMania 21 for the belt, and John Cena fucking beat his ass.
yeah.
So we say Adam Copeland. Why do you not like Edge? What did he do to you, man?
Uh, it's also his character. It's just like,
A bitchy character.
I don't really like him. Yeah,
Just a bitchy character.
kind of annoying too,
He's
especially with
annoying.
Lita.
Oh, the disrespect is real.
Yeah, he's cool, but I mean, champion type for me. I wouldn't have him
Okay,
champion like that.
that's true. All right, so now we bring up to the good stuff. So Shawn Michaels, I know,
Oh
I
yeah.
know, I know what you mean by it, but I want to hear your take. So, what is your take on Shawn?
Sean, he's just overrated, especially in the 2000s. It was just there's no reason for him to be getting winning all these matches and being overrated like that.
There you
Like I
go.
swear, he got like an overall boost, especially in the games.
Yeah,
Um,
of course.
And then, he screwed over Brett. That's like another,
That's an,
everyone
that
fucking
that
hates Sean for
that's
that.
an, that's another shit. Yeah, it's either you really like him or you really dislike him. He's just like John Cena. You really like him or you really dislike him.
Yeah.
And
And,
now,
Sean,
yeah,
just DX in general.
DX in general. So you hate the whole entire DX.
Yeah, it's just overrated bullshit, in my opinion.
All right. So now we talk about number one. Why do you hate Paul
Oh,
Levesque?
oh man, Triple H, I hated him with a passion. It just how overrated and fucked and heel ass character. I just hated that shit.
Okay.
Like especially in the late 2000s, like like his time is like he's not really the main dude anymore. He shouldn't be.
Mhm.
It should have been like Randy Orton's and Cena's time.
Mhm.
And this guy was out here winning championships back in '08, you know.
When he didn't
And it's
deserve it.
like in '08, yeah, it's like in '08 it should have been someone who's coming up already. But you still have a guy who's, was probably at his best 8 years prior.
Yeah.
And he's not like the Undertaker who, his character, he can just keep going on and fighting,
Mhm.
doing all these matches. Because Undertaker is not really like a human, he's more
No, he's
superhuman.
a
He can,
superhuman.
yeah, so I mean, there's no really stopping for him. But Triple H, I mean, that's another story. And he was
Yeah.
overrated in the games too.
Yeah.
Like, there's no reason. They had him with Kurt Angle, and Kurt Angle to me is a way better wrestler than Triple H.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. It's just, yeah, just fucked, man. Him and
Yeah.
Sean,
Him and Sean.
fuck him.
Yeah. Fuck them both. All right, so now it's my time, my turn, my take. Obviously, it's
Yep.
our lists are almost exactly the same. Number one is Paul Levesque. Number two is Sean. Number three, I don't think I have anyone to hate on that list of all people on the main roster because those are the only two people that I think of that fucked the product. So why I don't
Yeah.
like Sean is that he did obviously the Montreal obviously because he didn't speak up, didn't communicate properly, and he was being a stubborn bitch basically. He wanted to do the job, but I'm like, hey, whatever. Not my call. I wasn't the owner at the time. Vince. I'm not the owner. And obviously, all the shady shit that he's been doing, popping pills, doing all these bad stuff, hurting himself. If you start doing bad shit, I automatically lose respect for you in any type of way. That's me as my morals as a person. But that's probably the main reasons why I don't like Sean. And plus, he always gets what he wants. That's the thing. He's most of the time undeserving. Sometimes he can do good. He is a good performer. I'm not saying that he's not a good performer. I'm saying he is kind of undeserving. I should if does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
And same here with freaking Paul Levesque Triple H. He destroyed this product that you guys are watching right now. WWE is not the same anymore. I know COVID hit, but even before COVID hit, this man butchered the product. That's how fucking bad he is. He butchered the product that you guys watch right now. Would you agree on me?
Yeah.
Would you agree on me? I know you haven't watched WWF in a long time. I showed you a little bit
Yeah.
when he came through to LA, but would you say he butchered
Yep.
this product?
Yeah, it's been the last time I watched wrestling like this, like 20, yeah, like 2012, 20. I only watched for a little bit, but yeah, it's just, he didn't give the guys pushes, which we will talk in another episode.
Obviously, and
Talk
then
about that.
obviously doing steroids automatically just
Oh yeah,
look
fuck
at his
that. Yeah,
dude,
with
man.
Scott Steiner.
Oh, Scott Steiner, Brian Cage looking ass, bro. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Big ass foos. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
WrestleMania 21 was the battle of steroids with Batista and Triple
Oh, they.
H.
Oh no, disrespecting people. Oh my god. Yeah, but that's what I would say. I would say
Yep.
those are my number two. I do not like them both. They're a little click. They always get what they want. They're very overrated and all that type of shit.
Yep.
It's
We
just
both hate him.
it's stupid.
JB
It's
on Edge, I mean, I just dislike him a bit, but not as much as Shawn and Triple H.
yeah, it's just Paul Levesque, bro.
Yep.
It's
Fuck
something.
ass.
All right. Anyways, guys, this was a very short episode. We're jotting our things down, letting you guys know who our favorite wrestlers are, who wrestlers that we dislike in the business. So, anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.